some new colors. I really put a lot of work in talking with you guys, figuring out where the trends are going, and I think that this year is it's our 5th year anniversary, and so as we expand into new stuff, I still wanted to bring it back to what put us on the market. And so the first thing, I just wanted to kind of welcome myself. If you guys have questions, if you want to, ask me anything, it's a very fluid way that we're structuring this, but I really just wanted us to get back. And for those of you who are new, or for those of you who may not have, just kind of always order what you order, or maybe you're a client and you're always curious of you love what you've been used to, but maybe you're open for something new, we thought we would kind of just go into the Covet Mane, the core things that we're doing right now. So the first thing that we have really been focused on is getting back to the cut point left. About 2 years ago, we had the coveted weft, which I was super excited about, and it's become a really big part of our sales pipeline. We do a lot of new colors in it now, but I talk with a lot of you, and a lot of you still love the cut point weft, and I love that you love it too. We have a patent in it. The cut point weft is hand-tied hair, but it has those 2 cut points on it, and I think what's great about it is that for the cut point, for people who love to color, I think there's nothing like a hand-tied weft. It really allows you to get the color and saturate all the way up to the base of the weft. And it's still what I wear as well. I love the longevity of it, the durability and the flexibility as well. So what is going to be different this year is we are really adding in, we came out and we are known for our blondes. Our blondes are gorgeous, they're dimensional, they last very long, they don't fade, and yet I'm a brunette. So many of our clients are brunettes, and I think that, if I'm being honest, I think that we could do a better job in brunettes, and so I really spent a lot of last year, just absorbing all of the expensive brunette trends and seeing where we could, not just, I think sometimes with brunettes, it's easy to be like, oh, they're easy, but they're not. I think the undertones matter a lot in brunettes. I think that the way that the light plays, I think it needs to be dimensional. And to that end, we have 5 new brunettes in the pipeline that will come out this year, in the early half of this year. So stay tuned. We will also have some, we see a lot of people saying you don't have jet black, and you're right, and I am a jet black right now, and that's our first sneak hint of what the expensive brunette is. It's a really lovely, it's not too inky, it's not too blue, it's not red, it's just right, jet black. So that will be on the market, and it's just enough that if you wanted to go in and make it really inky, you could, but for 98% of the people, you're gonna be able to take it out and put it in. And then my other favorite color that we have coming out is, because I have to say, I love our dimensional biologes and our rooted colors, but I just call them the workhorses of our brand. They're those very Sahara, Mojave. They're very they're the color of clients' actual root color. It's the colors that we naturally are. And I think whenever you add in 1 or 2 of those pieces, they take just, nice, gorgeous hair, and they just transform it into those where people are I would never know you have extensions, because it's just so natural, it's so dimensional. And when those colors grow in, it's like chef's kiss when the client's color grows in. So to that end, we have this really gorgeous mushroom, brown color coming out that we worked really hard to just get just right. And I think your clients are, I'm not gonna say that they're gonna love it. Usually these are the colors where you almost have to sneak it in, because they're I'm not that dark. But once you put it in, it allows Bondi to pop, it allows your blondes to dance, and then it even just gives even for like Dubai's and Milan, it just brings it and tones it down in a really natural way. So I'm super excited about just us getting back to our patented product that put us on the map, giving it, you know, more attention. I think we, with the Coveted Weft, we got so excited at how fast we could innovate and come out with new colors, which we did last year. And speaking of the Coveted Weft, that's the other thing that I'm super, super excited about for this year. So Coveted Weft, we're gonna basically call it Coveted Weft 2.0. Coveted Weft came out about 2 years ago. When I saw it, I was like, this is gonna be the future of extensions. I love it. But I think that there was a couple of things that, because we were so soon in the market with it, that knowing what we knew now, we were like, we want to change and we want to listen to your feedback, and we did. And a lot of your feedback was that you love it, but you really needed it to be pre-cut, 11.5 inches wide, and have a little less density to it, so that you're getting in a pack of Coveted Weft 3 pieces. It's going to be the same weight as it was before. It's just going to be a little bit more evenly distributed. And I think the base of it is just a little bit stronger as well. And now I think also what I'm excited about is that we launched that kind of like quick, and now we know so much more, and we want to do our education around it. We have a really beautiful method called Concealed by Covet Mane that we are, you know, releasing in Nashville, in Scottsdale, in New York, where I am right now. We're also in Dallas. And so we can incorporate a little bit more of that into our education as well. But just now we know so much more. I had been selling hand-tied for like literally like 25 plus years when we came out with the cut point weft. And so now we know so much more. So Coveted Weft 2.0 will have a lot of education, a lot of tips and tricks, a lot of things that we learned along the way. And also we're gonna have coveted more of an expansion of Coveted Weft into beach wavy, which we had kind of tiptoed into with like 2 colors and a sampler set. But I think that especially as we hit the season, it's not right now because most of the country is in like a deep freeze, but when you get to that time of year where you can air dry a little bit more, Coveted Weft is great because you don't have to worry with the base, because the base is made of that like resin foundation. You don't have to worry about like if you let hand-tied hair air dry, the cotton on the base of the weft, it kind of expands, and so it can shed a little bit more. So you really have to get and absorb that water out. You don't have to worry about that with the beach wave in the Coveted Weft. So it'll be cut into 3 pieces. It'll be really easy. I think it'll be really easy to roll out into salons pre-cut, but you can still cut it wherever you want. I think you're just gonna get the best of both worlds with the Coveted Weft 2.0. So that is, you know, being part of, you know, a running brand with the Coveted Weft 2.0. We have some colors that they're already shipping in. So I know like Newport, it's already shipping in. Bondi, if you already ordered and have an account with us, let us, all of our concierges know. But I think by probably, I want to say like February, we should be really transitioning forward to the pre-cut Coveted Weft. And we also, I think we'll have some new shades and lengths in that as well. And I'm also really excited now that they're pre-cut in the Coveted Weft. We're also really looking forward to being able to play more with the edits. And I don't know if any of you work with our edits. An edit is just essentially in our hand-tied hair. It's 2 wefts of each color. And it really allows you, I think it's a really great tool, especially if you're in a salon where you just never know. Like you're like, oh, I could just really use like a pop more of this, or, you know, I want a Dubai, but, you know, it'd be great if we had a natural in there. It's almost like with the edits, what we did is looked at our most loved work on social and the most commonly purchased colors together, and we put them together in like a little sampler set for you, and you get enough to do a full install, but also it's just nice to have in the salon. So we'll be able to do that with the edits as well, with the Coveted Weft as well. So we're really excited about that. Sierra, I just saw that you joined. You also know about one of our little top secret launches that we have coming out. And a lot of that has been, you'll see, we're gonna start teasing it. I guess you guys can guess as well, but a lot of it has been inspired with our work with, like Sierra and a lot of different celebrities who just for being on set need a little bit more precision extensions or stuff that they can kind of like go in and out of. Or, so on one hand, a lot of times celebrities do something really fast because if they're doing something editorial and they're being booked for other things they can't have. We miss you too, Sierra. You need to come by sometime. They need something to look the way that they're booked to look. So you need something you can put in and out the same day. Or you need something that's really long lasting. So we're gonna have a lot of innovation around that and I'm super excited for that. And then we will have one thing that you probably have been seeing, and I'll tease and then I'll go, is we're going to have coveted tape. And the coveted tape is going to be inspired just like the coveted weft. It's really amazing. I spent a lot of time with our Covet Council of stylists who've been giving us feedback. We have amazing stylists around the country. A lot of amazing celebrities have already been wearing this hair, and it's a game changer. Like, it is, when I just tell you, it is a game changer. It goes in, it goes out with the same ease and curtain-like effect that we lay our hand-tied extensions in, but it lays super flat. The removal is like, which has always kind of been my gripe with tape-in, is I just find that the removal process can tell you all you need to know about how good it is for your hair. And prior to the way we've innovated, the products that we've come out with, the whole thing is super exciting, so stay tuned. And that's really it. We have, if you work with, and if any of this is like piquing your curiosity and you're not a member of Covet Mane, make sure that you join. The link is in the bio. We have so many exciting events coming up for our 5th year anniversary. We're actually going to be doing a really huge anniversary party this year. We're going to actually, this is I'm like breaking news, do our experience a little later next year and focus instead on New York, and our anniversary is actually, our official anniversary is in July, August. So we will have that going on, and we're going to be doing a lot of events throughout the year. We have some classes coming up as well in New York. So we have an amazing colorist, Sakura Ito, will be here doing a class. We'll be doing some look and learns around the coveted tape. We also will have the Hanzo will be doing another extension cutting course, which is so much fun. The educator is amazing, and you just learn, their tools and our hair together, it's like you're unstoppable if you have those two together. So we're really excited to be doing those. And as I said, we have our concealed certification program that we have. It's an amazing program. I think Taylor is even on this call. She's one of our educators, and okay, and then also, good point, we're doing our first class coming up is in Arizona. We only have 4 seats left. It's an amazing, Taylor, the salon, the town, I have roots in Arizona as well. It's a fun time, it's a vibe, but we've launched it about a year ago, and it's been really fun. We actually have one of our students from our first cohort here today, and it's just really an amazing tool. Clients love it. I loved it. I'm extension free obviously right now, but it's amazing for your scalp. It's amazing for your grow out. You can get a ponytail day one. The seams, the edges are just like, you cannot see it. It's just flawless. But it's also just been fun from just being, as part of the brand, seeing the faster transformations that people can do. The learning curve is short. You get in, and the confidence boosts that you get having that hands-on, and then the community is we're also really excited for that as well. And we also, for those who don't want to come to our classes that are Do that. Sorry, we had a incoming call. We also do privates as well. So we do private salon classes, and you'll still be a part of the community and be able to come to our events. But all of that is coming together. I think last year it took a lot to get that launched, and it took a lot. We spent a lot of time playing in that space. But this year feels like a homecoming. It's like your 5th year, and we're really excited just to get back to what we do best, which I think is make beautiful products, listen to our clients, collaborate with you guys, and just make products that have impact in our industry, make gorgeous colors, have fun doing it, and connecting with you guys in person. So that is it. I don't think there's any questions. I feel like I was like on a very long pitch call, but I just do want to say, you know, as a founder and a CEO who actually runs the brand, it means the world to me to be able to bring these products to you, get back to our roots, and be in this business as long as I have, but within the Covet Mane brand for 5 years. We're going to celebrate that. I think it has not been, you know, anyone can attest to the last 5 years has thrown a lot of things our way. Any brand that is still standing and thriving and growing, it's just such a blessing. And so we're gonna, like, you know, exist in that for the next year and beyond, but especially this year. So if there's any questions, ask now. Otherwise, I'm out, and it was really great to just get on here and connect with you guys. All right, bye. Have a great week.